In this tutorial video, we will go over the various areas you can send SMS text messages from Synergy, specifically when using the SAM SMS feature, with the exception of the SMS Job Center that can be found within the saved and closed invoice lists, as we have a specific tutorial video covering this functionality. The SMS Job Center being the area where you can send multiple text messages out to multiple selected clients in one operation. So to start, I'll cover how we can send off an individual text message to one of your clients. So if you go to the clients list, find the client that you want to send a message to and double click. Then we go down to the send message button. It defaults to email, so if we navigate across to text, in the first field is the customer's mobile number, which copies back from this field back here. And down here is the message that we want to send. So in here you can send a custom message that you want to send off to the customer. Or if you prefer, you can click on template and go to your SMS templates and choose which one of these you may wish to send off to the customer. As mentioned in the tutorial for the text templates, when sending a message from the edit client screen, you need to make sure that if you're using a template, you're using one that has macros that are relevant. So if we look at the ready for pickup SMS, this mentions a vehicle and has the macro number 1, which is for vehicle rego, and macro number 5, which is for invoice total. This would be irrelevant when sending a text message from the edit client screen because we haven't selected an invoice and it doesn't have an associated vehicle registration. So the only macro that would really be suitable when sending from the edit client screen would be the mailing name, as that's a field that's available from the screen that it's bringing the information from. So if we choose, for example, this text template 1 that says welcome to the SMS tutorial, I'll actually edit that and we'll put the macro of mailing name in there. So the message would say welcome to the SMS tutorial. In this instance it's going to Mr. CG Doi, so it'd say welcome to the SMS tutorial, Mr. CG Doi. So we'll save that and we'll select this template, and so that carries the details of that template through into the message. So now if I click on send, it will send the text message off to the customer and come back with a confirmation message confirming that the message has been sent. So we'll close this screen down. The next area that you can send SMS messages from is if we go into the marketing/reports feature of Synergy and we choose the marketing tab, we've got various reports or operations you can do within here to target a selected group of clients. So if we say the client birthday list, and in here I want to find customers whose birthday are between a selected range of dates. So if we look for customers whose birthday anywhere from the 1st of January to the, let's see, 31st of March. So it has filtered down the list on the right hand side here. So you select the ones that you want, and then we will go to text, and it's now asking us to choose which template we want to send off to those customers. So in this instance it might be a birthday message, so I want to actually have a new template for that. And I'll use the mailing name macro. So you could use this for the purposes of, say, if you do promotions for on a person's birthday, offering a specific service or run a fitness at a special price in this particular instance. Again, as you can see here, it's saying that we've exceeded the character limit. That's because we're using macro number 3, which is mailing name, and it knows the mailing name field can be up to a certain length of characters, and so if we've got a customer with a very long name, then we may exceed the character limit and it'll be split into 2 text messages. So we click save and we'll select that message. So it's filtered it down to this list because this is the only person out of the selected range that I had that have been set up to be able to receive text messages. So if I now click on send, it will send the text message off to that customer. If we go back, so if we go into client search criteria, this is another marketing feature which you may have used previously for mail merge, for doing mail merge letters. So first we have to choose the criteria we're going to be selecting our customers based on. So you may use this to send a message to customers that have bought, for example, a set of tires 12 months ago, just to let them know it might be time for them to bring their vehicle in to have a tire safety check completed. So if we choose product here, because I'm going to target on my tires, so I'll choose the category, and we also have to choose additional, we have to specify additional search criteria here, so I'll just tick client type. And so we're looking for someone who bought tires, in your instance would be 12 months ago, but because this is a demo I have to stretch my date range out significantly just to make sure there's data that can be pulled on for this process I'm working on, and accept. So I'll just choose, here I could focus it just on my retail customers, accept, and we're wanting it to target on people who have bought tires. So let's just see if I have tires set up in my database. So we'll go tires there, I'll include used tires and new tires, and accept. So here we have the list of clients who meet the criteria I specified earlier. So what I might want to do in this instance is I'm wanting to send a text message to the customers that have come back. So if I go select all and text, now I choose which of my templates that I want to send out to them. So in this instance you would probably want to set up a template along the lines of tire safety check. So I'll quickly set that up. Again, using the macro of mailing name to make it targeted. And something else to be aware of is, like it mentions down here, 115 character limit on the text message. That's shorter than the limit on a text message sent from a mobile phone, only for the reason that Synergy will also automatically, at the end of this text message, append the company name to the message, so the customer knows who the message is coming from. And the company name that Synergy will use in this instance is extracted from the company name that your program is registered to. So in the instance of this program, it's Synergy Business Solutions Limited. Then we have a hyphen and then the name of the program that I'm running. So everything before the hyphen is the company name that will be appended to the text message. So I click save and select, and so it brings back the confirmation screen showing all of the customers that this message is going to be sent off to. So now I click on send, and the program starts the process of working through and sending these text messages off to the selected customers. Something else that we'll cover off now as well is that within the Synergy program there is a report or audit tool where you can see and confirm the text messages that have been sent out of your Synergy system. To look at this, if you click on the maintenance drop-down menu and go to view SMS log, here it presents a list of the date and time and customer, the mobile number, and the details of the message for every message that's been sent out of your Synergy program. You can use these date fields at the top to filter it down to a specific date range, and once you've filtered that down, you can look at the individual text messages. If I mouse over them, it will show me, it will present the full detail of the text message that was sent if it's too large to fit on the viewable screen. And we can also click on preview print list that will create a printable report of the audit of all the text messages that have been sent out of your Synergy program. So if we close that down now, this just leaves one more area of where text messages can be sent out of Synergy. So, and that is the automatic text messages that can be sent when closing an invoice. So if we go into New Charge Invoice, I'm going to just work away here and create an invoice for this particular customer. And let me just add some details to the invoice. So now if I go to close the invoice, it says, are you sure you want to close and print? Yes. Here we adjust the, I didn't do a warrant of fitness here, so we'll just adjust the service details. Save. So you'll see there's a new option down the bottom of this print screen that says send ready for pickup text. In the initial setup tutorial video, we showed that under company setup, accounts receivable, configure module, and then on the general tab you can set the default to automatically send the ready for pickup text on every invoice. So because we have this ticked, then it's automatically ticked on this screen. We can untick it if need be, so if in this instance we don't want to send it, we can untick it. And so the ready for pickup text will be sent to the customer if I click on either print or fax or email. It first sends the text message, then it will carry on and print or fax or email the invoice. It will not send the text message when you click on preview, because that's just to preview on your screen the invoice. And so it's assuming that at that stage you're not actually creating or printing the invoice off for the customer. So if I click on print now, it will now work through the process of generating that text message off to the customer. And then invoice no. And just to confirm, where that was set up is company setup, accounts receivable, configure module. On the general tab, we have a tick box to automatically send ready for pickup text, and just below that is where we choose which one of our templates is the ready for pickup text message. So we'll click on save. So that concludes the tutorial on how and where you can send the text messages out of Synergy. We have other tutorial videos showing you how to complete the setup process, how to create your own templates, and another tutorial video showing you how to use the SMS Job Center. So please watch those videos, and I hope this has been informative. Thank you.